It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, so that day is going to be worse than any other day, man. All right, it's gonna start first in these other countries, but it's gonna go and intensify to the maximum in America, man. All right, because that's Babylon the Great, and that's where the biggest judgment is gonna happen. All right, but when that time comes, when that day comes, man, these people are not gonna be in comfort, man. These people are gonna be in complete fear. All right. All those proud looks that these people have, that's going to be washed away, man. Right? Because before pride, it says what? After pride cometh the fall, man. All right? But when you're humble, that's when the Most High is going to exalt you, man. All right? That's, and the humble ones are who? The humble ones are the ones that are pushing this truth out, man. That's who the Lord is looking for, man. Right? Right? So these people, man, they're not going to know what to do in that day, man. Because in Egypt, there was some crazy plagues that happened to Egypt, man. Masada was a crazy time for our people, right? Some crazy, devastating things happened, right? In Masada, they were eating their children. They were starved out. Okay, they were starved out basically, man. They ate their belts. They ate all the grass, all the trees all the leaves off the trees, right? Because guess what? The Romans blocked anything from coming out and anything from going in, man. All right, so they weren't getting no food, man. And that's a terrible time. That's a terrible thing to happen, all right? And in Egypt, what happened, man? There's plagues of darkness. There's plagues of frogs, plagues of insects, right? Wild beasts turning the water to blood. This is all things that happen in Egypt, all right? But the plagues that are going to happen in this time is going to be even worse than Egypt, man. It's going to be even worse than Masada, man. All right? It's going to be all that combined, man. Times 5. All right? Let me read that again. This is Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Alas, that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right? But who shall be saved out of it? The elect is going to be saved, man. Not even all of Jacob is going to be saved, just the elect, man. All right, because 2/3 of our people are going to be put to death as well. All right, 2/3 of our people are going to die a horrible death, man. All right, because they're not hearkening unto the words of the Lord, man. Speaking through his prophets, man. And that's the same thing that happened when Noah was on the scene. That's the same thing that happened when Moses was on the scene. That's the same thing that happened with Jeremiah, Habakkuk, all those prophets, man. The same thing happened, man. They were out here pushing this truth out, and the people rejected it until that water came, man. Until that flood came. All right, that's when people wanted to get into the ark, man. But it was too late. Right? It said the Most High Himself shut the ark. All right, the Most High Himself shut those doors. All right, it wasn't even Noah who shut it. It was the Most High, man. All right, so He's the one who issues mercy, man. Who gives mercy, man. All right. Matter of fact, that's in what? I think that's Luke 17. Get that in Luke 17 on this. Okay. I'm gonna start at Luke 24, Luke 17 and 24. For as the lightning that lighteneth out of one part of the earth, one part under heaven, shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day. All right, which means what? When you see lightning, man, you can see lightning from miles away, man. All right. You can see lightning shine from miles away. And that's how it's going to be with Yahushua, man. You're going to be able to see Yahushua from hundreds of miles away, man. All right? Because guess what? It said what? What did Ezra say, man? Ezra said he saw a chariot that was bigger than, it was as big as a mountain. Okay? So you can't miss it, man. All right? Just like the movie Independence Day. When they seen the so-called UFO come out and it came through the clouds, all right? And it was like a huge UFO. It's gonna be like that, man. It's gonna be like a mountain, man. You're not gonna be able to miss it, man. All right, and that's how it's gonna be when he comes back. But I just want to get to the point, actually. And they shall say, but first must he suffer many things and be rejected of this generation. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the day of the Son of Man, right? So they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all, man. All right? So when Noah was out there prophesying, right? And we're doing the same thing that they do here, man. Right? They were rejected.